All right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I always give you guys a book haul because I'm constantly buying books. Oh, that's cute. I like that. One more yap says. I just want to talk about, okay, Christian girlies, lock in. So we're gonna read 2 new releases in this video as well. Like, the tension in this book is crazy, the build up is crazy. Today's a very exciting video because we have a lot of things to do, and honestly, I already did most of it. Well, okay, so I really wanted to rearrange my room, and I already did that this morning. I just literally got straight to it. I logged in. I did not even pick up the camera. But yesterday, instead of showing you that, I'm gonna show you guys the footage from yesterday of me book shopping and getting my TBR. I'm just kidding. Hey guys. You probably can't hear us that well, but I have 30 books. I'll tell you about them later. This is what I have so far. But you know, we're in Target, so it's hard to find books that don't have spice in them in here. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to be careful. I'm like Googling and doing research. So yeah.
Apparently, Target has a sale or something, so the books are like $10 cheaper in total. So now she has room to get this cart. She wants to make this book cart, y'all, and now she has money for it because the books were cheaper than what we thought they were. So now I gotta go find this dang cart because she's sitting there at the register. I gotta go fast. Where's the cart? She done made out like a bandit, y'all. Done made out like a bandit. Oh, I just hit myself.
Bye. So now my room's all rearranged, and we're about to put together the TBR cart and proceed from there. I don't know how much is going to be in the vlog today because my little brother graduates today at 4. It's currently about to be 12. I do have to go meet my boyfriend at 1:30ish, and then we're gonna go to his graduation at 4, and then who knows what's gonna happen after that, you know, all this stuff. So it's just like, but obviously you guys will see. But this is very, very exciting. I'll do a whole shebang tour. My room, like, it's really not something I'm trying to really make this whole big thing because, like, hopefully your girl can move out next year, so this will be a thing of the past. But I'm just trying to make it as comfortable as I can, and I really wanted another. That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad if that would have failed. Oh my gosh. So on that note, let's get to it. Guys, this middle section was just so hard to put together. Oh my gosh, the middle section was ridiculous. I'm gonna just keep doing this, and then I'll talk to y'all again when I'm putting the books on it, because that was too much. Okay, so I am currently about to head out. I'm going to finish this tomorrow, but for now we're just gonna leave things how they are. All I did was stack some random books on top of it And that's how it look. I'm aiming for it to go in that little corner right there after I move that stuff. But yeah, I am honestly tired. I need to sit down and relax. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys. It's actually Friday night. Fridays are so complicated because I work so early in the morning. So it's just like, there's gonna be no content on Friday. Like there's gonna be no good content because like all I do is work that day and I'm tired and I go to sleep. But I'm actually home a little bit early because it's storming outside, and I want to give you guys a book. I want to give you guys a book haul because I am constantly buying books. Obviously, I'm just gonna give you this book haul right now, and then tomorrow morning before I have to go to work, we're gonna do all the fun book stuff. We're organize my bookshelf and stuff. So don't worry, stay tuned, keep staying tuned in to, because there will be reorganizing. Reorganizing on my shelf. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, the first book I have is The Rom-Comers by Christain because I literally need to read Christain core. Like, I want to read The Shippers, right? The Shippers is a new release, but I really feel like I need to read The Rom-Comers and The Love Haters, which is what I got in the mail today because I ordered them both. These colors are interesting. I'm not really a big sprayed edges girly unless it's like really beautiful. Kind of like that book I got from Target that you guys saw when I went book shopping. It's just like, this is kind of like, it's like it's pretty, but like, was it necessary? No. Am I gonna complain about it? No. I'm just saying, it just says a lot about society today. But I feel like these are more my speed to get me into Christain because she's such a beloved name, especially in like the clean romance community. She is so beloved. So I literally I need this. Like, I need to read it. Okay, so the next book I have is These Hollowed Binds by A.M. Dallin. I have never read this book before, never read this author before. And this is a fantasy. I'm really trying to get into fantasy, clean fantasy, and I'm still saving. I'm gonna make a very special video whenever I read my first Christian fantasy book. Kay from Kay's Library, she actually gave me a few good recommendations. But I got this book first because Carly Jo, at Carly Jo, shout out. I don't remember what she compared it to. She compared it to something, this book right here, to a fantasy that I really, really loved. And I immediately went and bought it off of Amazon. Like, it literally happened like that. And I'm really excited to read it. I completely forgot what it's about. But, you know, when it comes to fantasies, I like going in a little blind, figuring stuff out. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fantasy girly, but I'm trying to expand the horizon and expand things. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's my book haul for you. Let me know if you guys have read any of these books. But one more yap says, I just want to talk about, okay, Christian girlies, lock in. Let's talk about Off Campus. Okay. I have not watched it, but I have been tempted heavily to watch it. Okay. Number one, it's like my exact type of show. Like, it's literally my perfect type of show. Like, that's the type of show I watch. Like, literally. And literally one of my coworkers, a friend of mine, she was like, there's this like new series, like, I really think you would like it. She was like, well, you're probably gonna have to like skip some scenes and stuff like that because there is like, yeah. And I was like, I expected that because literally every single show they make these days has that in it, like, unnecessarily. Like I'm literally talking about like they show like boobs, and I'm pretty sure they show like butt. I'm like, like in TV shows it's like so weird because it's literally like soft. Like, it's like, why are we doing this? Like, literally, why? Like, I used to say like back then, like, TV shows were safer than books because books go into really deep detail, but like at this point, like, they're both like a huge gateway to like to lust, like, at this point. I never read the Off Campus series. I never read El Kennedy. And from the way it's like described to me, like it wouldn't be something I would even read right now. Not only like as a Christian, but just like in general. It feels very Wattpad coded. And my Wattpad days are far over. That was when I was freaking 13, 14. I probably would have ate that book up. But I'm 25 now, so there's that. But I just wanted to talk about it because I've decided I'm not going to watch it. Like, I may see like a clip every once in a while from the show on my timeline, and that's just gonna be, I'm not gonna sit here and binge the show because number one, I already know what's gonna be going on. I already know what's gonna be happening, and I'm just not gonna do it. Like, just like, I'm not about to play with fire. I'm literally not about to play with fire. I'm not. I already know what the deal is. I already know what's gonna be happening in the show, and I'm not about to sit here and tempt myself. And I'm just not gonna do it. I just want to share that in case, like, I know we're all book girlies here, and we're also, but first and foremost, we are all like Christians here. So it's just like, in case you felt like alone in that. This is not me putting my conviction onto you. This is just me saying like, we don't need to be playing with fire. It's the same thing. It's basically like the same thing as spice, like how you approach spice in books. Some people are really okay with just skipping spice. Me personally, I don't even pick up a book with spice. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to watch that TV show with all that going on. I'm just not gonna watch the show at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like skipping it. I'm not even gonna pick it up type of person. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, so hello guys. It's finally that day. Okay, so I'm having a bit of a like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my shelf because I really want this to be the shelf for the books that I have read. But the thing is, I have so many books that I have yet to read. Like, my physical TBR makes up a lot of my book collection. Well, I don't know that for sure, but that's just the way it's looking right now. Yeah. So the thing is, I really have to figure out how I'm gonna organize this shelf and how to make it look pretty with the books that I've read. Because right now, I'm putting a lot of books on my TBR card. And it's just like, I still don't know how I'm going to organize that bookshelf over there. I know it's going to be mostly Christian nonfiction, but it's just like, what's that top row going to be? Is it going to be more of my physical TBR? Is it going to be like my priority TBR? I really don't know. I have a lot of stuff I need to figure out. So I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of talking, just a lot of organizing, because I don't want to be doing this all day. So yeah, but I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. But before I start doing that, this morning I did start reading Spies, Lies, and Alibis. And I decided that in this vlog, I really want to read this new release and A Brood Awakening by Pepper Basham. So yeah, I'm gonna make this is probably gonna end up being like a really bookish, like doing book things with me type of video. That's what I think this is gonna be. So we're gonna read 2 new releases in this video as well. You know, things just keep getting better and better. The more you watch this vlog, the more things you have to look forward to. You know, that's just how things are right now. But I just want to say I'm freaking loving this. I was only supposed to read like the first 2 chapters, and I'm on chapter 9. This is so fast paced. I freaking love how fast things are happening and how fast everything is coming together. And I'll talk about this a little bit more probably later after I get done with this, but I want to let you know that like this is how much I read this morning, and we are going to be reading this book and Pepper Basham's book in a while. And these are also two new to me authors, so I think that's also fun. So yeah, but let's get back to book building, or not book building. Okay, so I basically finished. That looks great. My hair looks great. I literally didn't get that a lot of footage because I kept going like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so literally I had to turn the camera off. I had to turn the camera off so I could literally lock in, because like I said, I wasn't trying to do this all day, and work is in like 2 hours and I'm trying to chill a little bit. Do y'all want a tour? Yes, yes. No, no. I'm gonna give you one whether you want it or not. So I really don't have a explanation for putting these two on top. It just worked out that way. I literally just grabbed them, I put them on top, and that's where they're staying. And this is the picture of me and my boyfriend, in case you didn't know. But yeah, this is basically a shelf full of books that I have read. Well, at least kinda. I did what I could. There's a lot of books I have not read. Okay, I don't think I have like 100 plus or anything like some people have, but it's probably a good 50, maybe plus. I don't want to count. I don't want to count. Most of these books I've read, the majority, a good 95%. Basically how I ended up organizing it was by genre, like my favorite genre to my least favorite genre. That's literally how I unintentionally organized this bookshelf. Okay, so on this first shelf is Christian fiction, or well, I know Theo Golden is not Christian fiction, but it's very I think about it when I think about Christian fiction because of Theo and who he was and how he really was leading like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you read the book, you totally should. But yeah, this is basically just like Christian fiction shelf, Christian fiction. My 5-star. Most of the books on these shelves are 5-star, but these two are the only ones I haven't read on this shelf, and I need to finish this series. But the point is, the ones that I haven't like, the point is, yeah, there's not really a book on this shelf that I don't like. This is my contemporary romance shelf, my cute, clean rom-com shelf. Basically, that's what this is. And I know there's like this little gap, but like they're paperbacks, so I don't want to have them completely leaning on their own. But I put Courtney Walsh here because I really want Courtney Walsh to have her own section because she's my favorite author. Kind of like how Francine Rivers had her own section up there. And then over here, all the rest of them. The ones with sprayed edges, I did turn around because I thought that was cute. And I do wish the colors meshed more together. What do you guys think? I don't know. That's how I'm going to leave it for now. But if you see me switch stuff around in another video, just don't say nothing. Then we have my fantasy section, and Okay, so I had way more fantasy books than I thought. I actually thought I had like, I was actually gonna combine this section with the section under this, but I have more fantasy books than I thought I had. So here we are. As you can see, I have Caravel, and then I have Once Upon a Broken Heart. Both of those are series that I've read before, and I haven't finished the series. And because I read those books so long ago that I don't even remember the plot anymore, so I would have to literally reread them and then finish the series. Because I read those books like back when I was like, didn't really take reading seriously. It was just something I really did like every now and then. It wasn't even like it wasn't really anything, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have it. And then I have Reckless, Powerless, Fearless, which isn't my favorite series now that I'm thinking back on it, but it did get me back into reading. Like, Powerless was probably the first book I read to get me back into reading clean books and reading clean all this stuff, and then that led me to basically turning this channel into a Christian book channel. So yeah, so it has a lot of memories in that way, but I can see myself unhauling it probably like a year or two from now. I don't know, it just depends, but yeah. And then like I said, anything with sprayed edges I basically turn it around because I feel like it looks cute. And yeah, that's the Daughter of the Pirate King series. And then I have, okay, so this is actually Fourth Wing. I have never read Fourth Wing, and I probably am never going to, but my boyfriend got me that book before he knew like the type of books that I was reading, and I told him about it. I was like, I'm probably gonna read it because I'm pretty sure there's spice in it and like stuff like that. But he was like, you should keep it because it's cool, and the sprays are cool, and it'll look good on your shelf. And I was like, okay. But he was like, if you want to get rid of it, you can get rid of it. But as you can see, it looks cool on my shelf, so I'm just gonna keep it there until basically I can replace it. So yeah. And then we have the Natural series and Divine Rivals, which is another series I need to reread / finish. And then last, but well, this is not last, but and then we have, this is basically my YA. I call this a YA shelf, even though it is mostly books by with like main characters as like POCs, like they're people of color, mostly black. That's how it looks, but that's just kind of the YA books I ended up picking up. But it's really just kind of like a YA section, really. And yeah, I've talked about all these books a lot, so I'm really not gonna talk about them again. I feel like I've recommended Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry. That's like one of my favorite YA books, probably. That's probably my favorite YA book. That's why it's in the middle. And then at the very bottom right here, we have classics. And honestly, that is literally a TBR classic shelf. Because I didn't want to put all my classics on my TBR cart because it just felt like, I don't know, because then I'd have like nothing on my actual classic shelf. And it just felt like maybe the classics should have like their own section. So that's basically what I did. And then the shelf at the bottom is empty because the books that were down there, I'm actually going to get rid of them, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. So moving over here to my shorter bookshelf, this shelf is basically the same. I just organized it more. I wish you guys would get closer. Hello? It's basically the same, but like I just organized it by authors and like my favorite authors. These are like my favorite authors, my favorite Christian books. Jen Wilkin, I love Jen Wilkin. And these are like my priority nonfiction TBR books. Besides Gentle and Lowly, that's just one of my favorite books ever. And nonfiction TBR. Mostly, I feel like I've read maybe 30% of these. And the other 70% are my TBR. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have my TBR card. I got these stickers from at Olivia's Reads. I'm actually subscribed to her snail mail club thing, and she had those stickers in there, so I just put them on top. And if you guys want me to do a whole video of my physical TBR, I'll do it, but for now I'm not gonna go through all these books, but if you want me to do that in a separate video, comment down below. Okay, like if you really want it, you better comment down below. Okay, those are basically all my books, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna pick up Spies, Lies, and Alibis. Oh, I didn't explain that. Hold on. Okay, so I didn't explain this. So whenever I do a TBR jar video, maybe I should put my TBR jar over here. My TBR jar video, everything that I pick for the month is gonna be right here. As far as this is not my May TBR, these are books that I've started and I just need to finish. Simply. Obviously, yeah, those are mainly the ones that I'm talking about. Obviously, I just started this today, so, and honestly, girl, I might finish this thing today. It's so good, but I'll talk about this later. At my desk right here, I have even more Christian nonfiction that I've read and loved. Actually, this is TBR. This is TBR. This is TBR. TBR. This is the devotional I'm reading right now. This is a study I did with my mentor that's really good on James. And this is something I started, I need to finish. And one of the best books of all time. Yeah. I showed you guys a little bit earlier of where I was at in Spies, Lies, and Alibis. I am currently on page 141, chapter 20. And let's just say there is like a lot of tension going on. It's like almost 11 p.m. but I really wanted to update you guys on this book because I'm probably gonna finish it either tonight or tomorrow, if I'm being honest. There's just like so much tension between them right now, like where I'm at in the middle of the book. Like there's so much that we still need to unpack between them because they're literally both undercover, guys. Like they're literally both undercover, and like they don't know exactly how much they can trust the other, and the both of them obviously still have these lingering feelings for the other. And I'm getting the vibe it's not really a miscommunication type of thing that happened between them, more like a misunderstanding. I wouldn't say miscommunication. So I don't want to say miscommunication because I know a lot of people don't like when that happens in books, like in second chance romances. They hate when like it's a miscommunication show. I think it's gonna be leading up to a misunderstanding. But anyway, yeah, it's giving misunderstanding, but there's just so much going on. There's so much tension between these two. I don't even know. I mean, I know what they both got going on, but they're making me question them both. This is very James Bond coded. Like, it's very James Bond coded. And if you like that spy mystery type of vibe, but there's also like a little love thing going on. There's not like a lot of romance per se, just a lot of like tension. Like I said, like a tension. And I'm not saying like tension in like some weird type of way, but like literally tension. And she did open up to him in like one instance, and she said, and there was like something I wanted to read. It says, accepting help always comes at a cost. Sometimes it's monetary, sometimes it's physical, sometimes it costs everything. When you grow up without the means to pay the price, you learn it's safer to rely on yourself. It just kind of really like goes to the backstory of why she acts the way that she acts and why she's so guarded in the first place, because she's never been in, basically she's never felt safe to rely on anybody without them probably wanting something in return or just costing something. So she just depends on herself, which is very like oldest sister coded. I don't remember if she's the oldest sister or not, but it's giving oldest sister. Overall, I am honestly really enjoying this book, and I'm really curious to see what happens with this guy that they're going after, and when, like, just trying to see like, will they ever let each other in and tell each other the truth about what they're both doing, even though they're both scared. And I do want to figure out Ben's side, because we do have dual POV in this. I really do want to hear like kind of like his side of things when it comes to things from the past. And like, does he know that? I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So yeah. Good morning, guys. Happy Memorial Day. I am off today. I'm excited to be off. No work. And I almost stayed up all night to finish this book, but I resisted because I needed to go to sleep. But as you can see, I got pretty far. I am literally almost done. I am on chapter 33, page 235 now, and oh my gosh. You see this little orange mark here? Oh my gosh. Favorite chapter. I'm not gonna spoil it. It was probably one of the cutest scenes I've seen in the book. Like, there was no like, I'm not talking about like physically, I'm not talking about like nothing like love confession or anything like that. It was something totally completely different, and it completely kind of caught me off guard. And it's just like they have, like I said, they have all this tension. Like, the build up for this book is crazy. Like, the tension in this book is crazy. The build up is crazy. And it really got, like, I swear, like, as soon as I turned my camera off, the action just started, like, actioning. Like, it's, like, this is actually action packed. Like, it may not be, like, every single page, every single moment, but there is some good moments in here where I was just, like, like, really locked in because of what was going on. I had to figure out what was going on. Like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? But yeah, I'm still kind of hanging on the edge of my seat. Like, she's really like stringing me along. Like, shout out Natalie Walters. But yeah, I'm going to head to my boyfriend's house, and we're gonna read and hopefully finish this today. And yeah, I'll update you guys soon. So I have officially finished Spies, Lies, and Alibis. And I knew I was going to like this book, but I love this book. It was rom-com suspense to a T. I've never read a rom-com suspense ever in my life, and now I feel like I need to read more rom-com suspense. Like, I feel like I need more of these. Like, this was my first Natalie Walters book. Like I said, I loved every moment of it. As soon as I got like halfway through the book, I was basically just like completely devouring it. It was so good, so well written. I love the characters, and I love how we got to see some of Sybil's death and like why she is the way she is, and the romance was romancing. It was very great second chance story. And just to be clear, it was not a miscommunication trope. I said something about that earlier, but just to be clear, it was not a miscommunication trope. But I'll let you guys read and find out what did happen between them before. But y'all need to go read this book. Sorry about the glare. I'm like right next to the window. Y'all need to go read this book. Go support No Spice authors. Yes, Natalie Walters, you are officially a new favorite author of mine, and I can't wait to read more of what she writes. So yeah, 5 stars. Loved it. Devoured it. Yes. Also, this morning I did read the first chapter of A Brood Awakening by Pepper Basham. This is my first Pepper Basham book as well, so that'll be fun. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to read this book, because I know I don't know how long this vlog is, but I really did just want to read 2 new releases with you guys. And so far, I'm really liking how everything's being set up. Like this guy, just this British guy, just basically moved into a shop next door, and they already have the enemies part of the trope set up already in the first chapter, and he seems to have a lot of depth to him as well. I love how we're getting dual POV. This was also dual POV, in case you didn't know, but we have dual POV. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this book yet. I literally only read the first chapter this morning, but I am very much looking forward to the rest of this book. And while I have you guys, while we're sitting down talking, this video is gonna be like so long, but I hope you guys love it. I have a book unhaul for you. These are books that I am actually going to be getting rid of. I have 2 books over here that I'm going to be giving to my boyfriend. They're kind of like, this is Atomic Habits, and this is like Set for Life. They're both just nonfiction books. He said he wanted them, so I'm just gonna give them to him. But the first book I'm unhauling is Writers and Lovers by Lily King. I just don't see myself reading this book, and I really don't think it's something for me. Sometimes it gets to a point with secular fiction. I don't know. It's just kind of like a feeling I have. Probably just the Holy Spirit just saying like I don't really need to be reading Lily King. So I'm just gonna unhaul it. Sorry if that upsets someone, but it is what it is. Then we're gonna be unhauling One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I'm pretty sure there's smut in this. I'm like 80% sure there's smut in this. I could be wrong. I think it's got a closed door. I think it's kind of, I'm reading the part that I'm reading right now. It seems like it's kind of closed. Maybe not. Okay, at the end of the day, I am getting rid of this book because, again, I just feel the conviction to get rid of it, and I don't. I just have no desire to read that book, okay? And then, this may come as a shocker to some people, but First Love, Second Draft. I read this book, and I'm pretty sure I gave it like 2 stars, 2, 3 stars. This is the only book I feel like I've ever given 2, 3 stars. And I just don't think I really like Becca Kinzer's style of writing. It could possibly be a little too quirky for me. She has a new book out that I was considering picking it up, but like I really just don't think she's an author for me. And if you love this book, if you like Becca Kinzer, then that's beautiful for you. But this is just one of those books where I feel like this will do good in someone else's hands who likes her writing, instead of me sitting here hogging it just because I don't want to get rid of it necessarily. But it's just, I'm not going to read it again because there's no point in me keeping the 2-star book on myself. There's just no point. Then we have these books that I got like such a long time ago. I don't even know where I got these, how I got these, but they've just been sitting on my shelf for years. Like when I say years, I mean years. And I just absolutely just need to get rid of them because obviously I'm just not going to read them. And like I said, sometimes it's like a disservice to other people to be holding on to books that you know you're not going to read, because this could be somebody's favorite books of all time. And like, I just don't know. These are by Rachel McMillan. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these might be like Christian books. I don't know. But I just don't have the desire to read them. Okay? I'm not going to try and explain myself too much with these books. It's just All Is Calm, All Is Bright by Colleen Cole. I just don't really have a desire to read it anymore. The Silent Patient. I just don't really have the desire to read it anymore. And Happy Place by Emily Henry. I loved this book when I read it, and it did get me out of my reading slump and back into reading. But she's just an author, and there is kind of like there's like one probably open door scene in this, and I just really don't want those things on my shelves anymore. And as much as this is probably like one of those authors that are like, it's really hard for me not to read Emily Henry books because I love her writing and I love her style, but she writes open door stuff. I don't think all her books are open door, but I think a lot of them are. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, I gotta give it up. Like, there's no That's all I have to say about it. So yeah, that's my book Unhaul. I don't go to work till 5. It's like 1 something. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm probably gonna read more of A Beauty Awakening, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with an update. I am basically finally finishing this vlog. It's been, I don't even want to say how many days it's been since I started this vlog, but I've carried this vlog on too long. Like, I'm literally filming another vlog. So but I just wanted to wrap this vlog up with A Rude Awakening by Pepper Basham. This is my first Pepper Basham book, and honestly I rated it 4.5 stars, especially now that I've sat on it and like thought about the book. I definitely give this a good 4.5. It was great. It was very enemies to lovers coded. It was very fun, full of a lot of banter, but there was also a lot of character development with the characters, Daphne and Finn, and then there was also like something that happens toward the end that kind of like brought the whole town together that I thought was really interesting that she put in there. But overall, I do highly recommend this book, and I can definitely see myself reading more Pepper Basham books. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. That was way too long, probably. Subscribe and also follow me on Instagram, because I am becoming a lot more active on my Bookstagram now. So make sure you follow me on there. And yeah, I will see you guys in another vlog very, very soon.